Yo, what's up? It's DaddyNutz, and welcome to the Misinformation of DaddyNutz, my weekly Q&A series. You got a question? I got the answer for you right here. Hey, the answer sometimes may be ridiculous, may be crazy, may be out there, but at the same time, it's going to be honest, it's going to be truth, it's going to be factual. So let's get right to it. Our first question is, and it's straight up a real question, straight out the gut, race issues. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing more important, more crazy, more, on the front lines of just what's going on in the world than race issues. Well, the first question is, what are your thoughts on the depiction of the N-word? Obviously, there's one taken in and understood to be a terrible and racial insensitive term, and one that is used as a common as dude and or homeboy. In essence, means the same thing, a term of endearment. He go on to say that he's kind of wishy-washy on this issue, where sometimes when he hear the word, he get upset about it, but at the same time, if you watch, like, let's say the Boondocks, he's laughing about the word, and so he kind of feels like he's in the middle of this whole situation. How should he feel about this word? Well, your boy DaddyNutz, I'm gonna give you the answer right now, and this is how I'm gonna do the series from now on. From my little man corner, walk through my crib, and then go straight outside and finish the answer. Okay, so bear with me. I'm trying to, what, boy? Get that homework done, boy. But bear with me. I'm trying to get this series its own little, its own little style. All right, yo, race issues, the N-word. I'll be real with y'all. I'll be honest with y'all. It really depends on where you live, who you are, where you grown up. How old are you? You know what I'm saying? The N-word means a lot of things to a lot of people. At the same time, a lot of people have certain feelings about it and the way they handle it. I'm a 35-year-old black man. I live in West Texas, the South Plains, actually. My hometown is, I'm not gonna say it's a racial place, but it's the race issue is front lines. You know what I'm saying? In my hometown, one of the high schools is named after Robert E. Lee. Their mascot is the Robert E. Lee Rebel. The Lee Rebel, Robert E. Lee Rebel. Their theme song is Old Dixie, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It definitely strikes a chord with me and my family. My father was the first black man to integrate his high school. My mother went to all-black high school. Okay, so. I grew up in the late 70s, a kid in the 80s, teenager in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm an adult male. What that means is, I'm still part of I'm still part of that age, that generation, where the N-word is only to be used by blacks. If you're non-black and using that word, you getting your ass kicked. That's the way it is, hands down. No ends and buts about it. You say any word, they start with N. You say ninja, you might get your ass kicked. And at the same time, because I'm from this generation that's dealt with these issues, who have these point of view of this thing, you know what I'm saying? When I was in school, from like a 5-year stretch, the Ku Klux Klan, the KKK came to my city. They had a rally in my city like 5 years straight. They had it during the same time we had a Juneteenth in my hometown. For y'all who don't know, Juneteenth is a celebration we have here down the South, especially out here in the West, that celebrate when we finally heard the report that we were free. After everybody else got freed, back in the day, that news didn't trickle down here to Texas until a certain point. So June 19th is when the day we finally got told, hey, Negroes, even though the rest of your people have been free for like months, you're finally free. Stop working. Well, you can still work, but now you get paid for it. So like I said, I'm still from that era. I'm still from that generation that has that kind of attachment to that word, to where you can't be chocolate. You can't be the non-chocolate and be saying that word. At the same time, that kind of puts me in a bind, because I'm an older guy, working jobs out here in the current world. You know what I'm saying? And the world don't have the same meaning as it used to. I noticed that because everybody said. I've heard Mexican cats call each other niggas. I've for real, white boys call each other niggas. Hell, there's a couple white boys I call niggas because I care about that much. I love them that much. I give them the same standard. I give them the same standard I give my black people who I care about that much. If you my nigga, you my nigga. That mean you my brother. That mean, you know, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. So saying that, man, I can see your point when you're stuck in a situation where you don't know how to react to it. If a white boy say the word, as long as he's not saying a word that's really trying to, you know, put you down and represent what that word really means, cut him some slack. You know what I'm saying? Cut that Mexican cat a slack. Cut that brother slack. Anybody, cut him some slack. Boy, I'll be there in a minute, okay? Hold up, doing something. You know what I'm saying? But if you know, and whatever I'm trying to say is, however you treat that word, be consistent about it, okay? You can't be picking and choosing who can say it and when they can say it. If you're gonna slide on your Mexican homeboy saying the word, you better slide when that white boy says it. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. If you ain't gonna tolerate the Mexican dude say it, don't tolerate it when the white dude say it. And I'll be honest with you, I'm a person who not really cool with that word, man. You know what I'm saying? I try my best to be cool about it and not beat people up every time I hear it. Because like I said, times have changed. But, you know, the word bothered me, like, to that degree. You know, the Boondocks was a fun show when it first started because even though they were using the word, I felt like they were trying to tell a story. They were trying to put out some information out there. They were trying to teach people with stuff. But then, when they got to around season 3, they weren't telling no stories anymore. They were just being ridiculous. It was about being stupid, about being niggerish. And so I wasn't down with the show no more. That's why a show like Black Dynamite that's based off of black exploitation, based about the worst things in the black culture, they haven't used the N-word not once. So tell me, how can a show that's based on the worst parts of black culture not utter the N-word once, but then a show that was about teaching you and enlightening you the problems of the black man use the word like 1,000 times an episode? Contradiction, y'all. So that's what I'm saying. No matter how you use the word, no matter what you about, all I can say is be consistent about it. If you're not gonna be consistent about it, then, you know, you got issues. You know, that's all I'm gonna say about that, y'all. So when the N-word, either no one can say it or everyone can say it. You know, it just depends on where you're at in your time. But I'm gonna tell you this: if you're old school, if you're 30 years old, I can see you. I can understand. I can forgive you for being wishy-washy because, like I said, you're coming from a point, the Reagan era, all that kind of stuff. You come from a point where that word still has some power to it. Nowadays, I mean, anybody can be a damn nigga. This DaddyNutz. See you next time.